Again, Checkatrade game on Saturday. How important is it to you?
Yeah, very important. It's our next game. We want to always be in a winning habit. Hard to do, but achievable. Something you must always aim for all of the time. And you know, we're fortunate enough to get a home draw. We have to capitalise on that and make sure that we work hard to beat Northampton. And we can get through to the next round. So yes, it is important. Momentum for the league, opportunities in this competition, certainly in the latter stages, for some glory.
And I suppose if you win this one, you've got half an eye on the fact that you're getting closer to Wembley all the time.
Yeah, I've had half an eye on that all of the time. I'm fortunate enough to have won the competition before. It's a fantastic thing to do, and would love to emulate that. I'm certainly not underestimating the competition or any opposition, though, because I'm going to have to work really hard to beat Northampton on Saturday. It's not a game where we can cruise or we think we can just turn up and expect to win. It doesn't work that way. And for every result we've got so far this season in any competition, whether it be the cups or the league, we've really have to graft to earn that, and we'll have to do that on Saturday. And for us, we don't want to be slackening off. We don't want to be coming down on our standards whatsoever in terms of our work rate, how hungry we are, how determined we are to produce a winning team here. And this Saturday, I want the players' attitudes to be 100%, and not just for this competition but for the overall. If we have any momentum at the moment, and we have our eyes on aspiring to be a better side in this division, it's that type of effort that we need, that type of concentration.
Do you feel there's any advantage because what is a midweek competition for playing it on a Saturday at 12:30? Well,
I'm sure it would suit both managers and suit both clubs, rather than suddenly cram another game in. So that is the case. You know, would we prefer to be in the FA Cup? Yes, we would, but it's fallen this way anyway. It would be, as I said, an advantage for both managers and clubs, I'm sure, to play it this weekend, because other than that, you're at a little bit of a loose end anyway. How much training to do, and it is better to have a competitive game.
As you allude, you'd rather be in the FA Cup, but is it, in another way, a blessing to be out of it, because you can rest people with niggles and injuries and look at the squad as a whole? Yeah,
maybe that is the case, but if you can, in an ideal world, get into a groove, avoid injuries or too many injuries or injuries in one particular place, yes. But after that, you want to do as well as you possibly can in every competition. We have this now on Saturday in the Checkatrade. We want to do as well as we can in this competition.
Any ideas about your side?
Yeah, we'll be close to where we were last week. We're obviously waiting on the likes of Pittman, Naismith, Hawkins, Donahue. Those are the four out of our first team group, but we'll be as strong as we possibly can.
And it'll probably be, I think it will be the furthest you would go in the competition if you get over this hurdle.
Yeah, and we're going to have to work hard to get over this hurdle as well. Played Northampton, we've lost to them once already this season in the league, and they'll be similar to us. Want to keep momentum going, wanting to do well in this competition, but we'll have to earn it. But it's there for us. It's a home tie and a chance and an opportunity that we want to take.
You were there last night at Havant watching a young reserve side lose, perhaps cruelly, to Barnsley. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it was a good opportunity for me to see my youth players and where they can go. There is a big jump between under-18 football, for which most of the lads were last night, and even for a development group, you're looking between a 17-year-old and a 19-year-old and a 20. Well, at that age, a year or 18 months can make a big difference. But for us anyway, as a club, it's planning where the next Ben Close and Connor Chaplin and on Saturday Houndstrup and people like that. It's really, really important that we keep these players going through, and we have a plan for their development to make sure at first team level we're as strong as we possibly can be.
If nothing else, they learned from that last night. Yeah,
it's a big step up from the under-18 league, and no disrespect to the clubs in that particular one, but they do need a broader spectrum to get to where Portsmouth are, which is, we're aspiring to be competing for a championship place, and so for the players to get to that, it's very very difficult to come out of under-18 football and go straight into that. There has to be some work done between, I do think 18 and 21, and some process where they go in and come back out again into the first team group. At the right time, go out on loan as well. So there's some planning on that. It can happen. We're determined that not solely, but a part of our plan is producing our own players, and I want to take that responsibility myself as the manager.
And finally, January is looming. There's 2 months where it all goes a bit crazy. Plans for that?
Yeah, there are plans. I don't think it will be wholesale changes. I think our group has good hunger at the moment, but if there's a compliment and if the right deal approaches, then fine. And similarly, we're looking the other way. We won't be under any pressure to sell any players in this January financially, which is good as well.
Is that a nice feeling?
It is. We don't want to be changing. We want to be keeping our best players. We want to be building. We want to be improving, and at the right time add when we see either a compliment or an addition that is going to improve us.